Hey, so welcome to How to Create and Sell an NFT Part 3. If you haven't checked out the other parts, I'm going to link them up top so that you can get started on those, because you might be lost with all of the terminology that I'm about to mention in this Part 3 video. But still, follow along for those that are you joining back and you have followed up. I hope that everything is going well and to plan. So the last thing that we left off of was the slide, do this before you mint. And a couple of things that I wanted to tell you was that only you know your market plan and what'll work best for your niche, your art style. And you have to find that through trial and error. That's just the truth. I spent about a year last year doing exactly that, thinking that my art style and my customer base was one thing, and it turned out to be a totally different thing. And I'm still learning, but I'm a lot better. So give yourself grace, be ready to learn, and have some trial and error to get to that point, because it's really going to help you in minting the right way and getting attention to your NFTs. And when I say minting the right way, that means having a launch plan, which is what we are going to talk about. When you launch an NFT, it's called dropping an NFT. And so first things first, let's go ahead and drop the how to create an NFT on Openc. Again, this is a marketplace that I really stick by because it's perfect for an artist who doesn't have a community yet, aka you won't see that return on your investment for the cost of minting right away. You need time to build that interest, time to build that community. And so either you have a community, meaning followers, whatever you see it as, even if you aren't active on social media, you at least, let's say if you have a community, you have sales already. If you don't even have followers, you haven't done either, then Openc is the place for you. Even if you're just getting started out, the key part is, do you think that somebody is going to buy that or those NFTs? If the answer is no, I think that Openc and at least 5 people, because some people might just not be feeling it. Don't bank on just one person, but I'll just say I think that Openc is the perfect platform for that, because after you mint the first one, you can mint as many as you like, and it gives people a chance to see your art, get to know it, see if they like it. It gives you a chance to grow, and people will eventually come back. I mean, with the plan that I have in place for our artwork, for our careers, when you're a part of the It's Brittany Bell artist community, from starving to thriving, and by the way, it's just all straight up content, no coaching or anything like that. It is for you to be able to see how I've done what I'm doing, and they're gonna come back for those NFTs. So don't you worry about that, okay? So long as you trust yourself and understand marketing. So Openc, yeah, I said that. Okay, great. So I linked that up there. Now let's talk about minting the right way. Let me go to that slide, right lickety split. Success lies in your ability to connect and be consistent and create community. This will look different for each of you. Again, we all have different art styles. We are just different people, so it's gonna look different. So I wanted to let you guys know that. Now, getting attention to your NFTs. There are, I say, 4 ways to get attention to your NFTs, because there are 2 aspects. And when I say 4 ways, there are 4 platforms that I have had success with selling NFTs on, 3, and then 1 that I'm heavily going to be going on my calendar. You probably can't see, but it's just like TikTok. I'm going to sell an NFT through TikTok, and I have a way of doing it. And that brings me to the first 2 things. You can sell your NFT just by selling it as an artwork and just being like, hey, it has an NFT attached, or you can go full on, I'm an NFT artist, I'm attracting NFT collectors. You can do both. Those will entail different launch dropping plans for each of those styles and methods. NFT collectors, and just from being in the NFT space, it's kind of like everybody is buying the same thing. If you fit within that market, especially if you're a 3D artist, go for it. If you are a you'll get the style. You'll understand. Look at the ones that are doing well in the Openc rankings. Like, you'll kind of understand like what's going on there, and that's just good to know. It is what it is. It's just good to know, you know, when you come into it, because it's not gonna be watercolor landscapes, you know, whatever abstract. Like, it's not really that yet. We have a long way to go. It will be here for quite a long time. So to start diving into another way that you can go about it, and that's just, so whenever you sell a piece of art, that's your opportunity to attach it to an NFT and let the person know, whether, even if it's a print, let the person know, hey, this print comes with an NFT. They're going to say, what's an NFT? You let them know what an NFT is, and then you're going to see that return and that an activity on that later on, right? So it's more picks and shovels, right, than the gold right away with that. Because NFT collectors, they'll give you the gold right away, but you should not have to change your art style to get that. But you also don't want to avoid it just because you don't see your style of art. Still, definitely go for it. There's room for everybody, guys, everybody. And it always has been in the NFT space. Is really, really like creating an opportunity for anyone to thrive. And so, especially long-term wise. So let's talk about Instagram. And I just wanted to go over the basics because I don't want these videos to be more than 10 minutes because I want to give it to you in pieces. So we have Instagram. Let me go. I have some specific notes that I wanted to say about getting attention to your piece via Instagram. Some things right off top is your profile setup. You need to have your name, plain and simple, clear as day, easy to type. If you have an artist name, cool, use that artist name. You also want to type in, if you're going to want to track NFT collectors, you want to put NFT artists, because guess what, guys, NFT collectors are looking through the Instagram search NFT artists, and they're going through trying to suss out and look out who they want to collect from. And then in that, even now, coming from the other side of it, if you're just an artist selling your NFT, selling your art with an NFT attached to it, and you're going more the educational route, which I really think is very beneficial, because the NFT collector market right now it's not closed. You can still get in it, but it's very specific. If you are a different style of artist, even if you're over there in that space, it's just the same people buying the same thing. It's just kind of like in rotation. I don't know, you know, and I am in that community and I'm involved in that community, but I also am able to like observe and know that there's no place to really thrive over there. So yeah, you want to have your name, your Instagram name set up. You want to have your description. So for example, anytime when someone comes to your page, no matter what kind of artist you are, NFT or not, or artists with NFTs attached, it's your website, okay? And so it gives you, I think, 140, 150 characters. Be very specific, bullet points. People don't have time to read a long paragraph. They just want to know, what do you do? What kind of artist you are. Don't just say artist. What kind of art do you make? Let them know, give a call to action. Let them know where they can get that art. And then in the link, don't just attach it to your website, attach it to your shop. Attach link to my shop. And it's just that natural flow of like, okay, I want to go check out the art. And it helps. Don't be shy. That is just straight up, you know, boom, 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 you know, and people don't want to have to go far. They're not going to go looking. They're not going to read your super long bio. It is highly unlikely that they're going to do that until they're super fans. And that takes time. You got to give them the micro and then worry about them really trying to indulge into your art form and you as an artist. So then boom, that leaves me to a link tree. You also want to have a link tree. A milkshake is really cool because it's like a little mini website, you know. You can really treat it like a website. Okay, don't make it too long. People ain't got time for that, okay? So you want to give them the bullet points. For my milkshake, I do have a milkshake. I just use the link one. I don't do the about. I don't do the bio. I just know for me, like I'm just scamming through. Boom, I have milliseconds to digest content, and so do other people, you know. People are trying to check out their favorite. I don't have to go into it, but yeah. And so that's where we're gonna stop. This is the majority of what we're going to talk about for how to sell an NFT. So don't worry, in the next probably 4, 5, 6 parts, we're just going to go boom, 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 really, really in depth, probably 7, 8, 9, because it's a lot to know, but guys, it's all of the deets, all of the gems, okay, the nuggets, the golden nuggets. So yeah, get started on that. Go in, try coming up with, you know, a good description, get your name, be specific, watercolor artist, landscape artist, conceptual photographer, you know, very specific. Put that adjective in front of there, describe yourself, and put that in your title. And then also for the linking, for all of that, you want to do that on Twitter, do that on Instagram, and then on TikTok as well. And that is what I'm going to leave you with today. I don't know. And yeah, I hope that's helpful. I will see you guys next time for the next how to create and sell NFTs video. I hope that you have a great morning, noon, night, a day, and peace. I'll see you. Bye.